episode 16 of the Pucks and Podiums podcast. Last time I recorded a podcast episode, F1 was in Monaco. We just had Singapore, which was eventful. Loki, I can't lie, I didn't watch it. Um, for the first time since I've gotten into F1, I'm not in the same time zone as Singapore Grand Prix. I've moved. I've gone abroad for university. I'm in the US. So when the Singapore Grand Prix was going on, I was asleep. I wake up early. I'm an early riser. I woke up expecting to at least catch the last couple of laps of the race. I didn't. I literally missed out on the last lap. I woke up to notification. See the results for the F1 for Singapore Grand Prix. I was like, oh, okay. I guess that's how the day's going. But it's fun, Lando won. Good for Mercedes following Oscar's Baku win. That's always great. If you told me last season that I wouldn't be able to name off the top of my head a race that Max Verstappen has won, I would have called you bonkers. Like literally would have laughed in your face. But it's happened, guys. I can't, mainly because I don't even know who, like, I know um Oscar's won two races. Lando's now won two races. Lewis won a race, George won a race, Carlos and Charles won a race this season, I think. Charles won Monaco. Duh. I think those are the only drivers that have won races, and Max, of course. I can't think which race Max won, but it's interesting. I like it, and it's kind of bittersweet for Lewis and Carlos to like win races this season, like final races with their teams. That's a very bittersweet moment. And speaking of bittersweet moments, Daniel Ricciardo. Um, I'm not per se like a Daniel Ricciardo fan. Like I'm an Oscar Piastri fan, but I don't hate Daniel Ricciardo. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm so glad he's gone. Also because I'm a Liam Lawson fan, like I wish it wasn't at the expense of Daniel having to leave F1 because there are people who love Daniel Ricciardo. He's amazing. Literally, as my wallpaper, I have a cute background and it says, what was it? His quote about butterflies. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I'm gonna try find it now. But that is my background because of Danny Ricardo. And he's just such a positive person. And it's kind of sad. It's bittersweet because whilst I am happy to see, again, like I said, whilst I am happy to see that um Liam Lawson is driving because I've liked watching him drive in F2 and I think he's a good driver. I just wish, like, I hate F1 for this reason because it's so cutthroat and everyone is trying to get into one of those teams to be the top 20 drivers. It's so hard. But I got the quote. It's enjoy the butterflies. Such a simple quote that I cannot remember. But anyways, enjoy the butterflies. I made that my background just to remind me to, enjoy the simple things in life. But yeah, he's gone. Liam Lawson will be driving the rest of the races um with RB. Do we know who's in the driver lineup for RB next year then? Like is that still up in the air? I guess it is. If anybody knows, please tell me. I'm confused now. I thought I had this kind of underlocked, but I'm starting to think I don't. But other than that, Logan Sargent also not gonna be part of F1 anymore. He'll be part of IndyCar though, so I am going to start to get into IndyCar just because I think it's awesome. Like, I don't know, I always hear people talking about IndyCar and it sounds interesting, So I kind of want to get into it. I've just never known where to watch it, but now I do. Like, I found a place for me to watch IndyCar. So I'm gonna try to get into it, kind of, but that'd be fun to watch. So he's been replaced by Franco. I love like watching Franco drive in F2. Like, it's been great and all. Like, he's a very charismatic person as well. So I think that's like not interesting. It's nice to see. Um, he's very like I think why a lot of people are so captured by him is because of his energy, like his outspokenness, the way he interacts with the media. It's great. Um, what else? I don't even know what else. We've got rookies, so Jack Doohan for Alpine, Kimi Antonelli for Mercedes, and Ollie Behrman for Haas. I think Ollie Behrman's teammate is Esteban Ocon, and Pierre Gasly's in Alpine with Jack Doohan. I'm not sure what the stakes are for stake. I thought that was a good one. Anyways, I don't know who's driving there. I think, dude, I'm just confused right now. I'm just waiting until the season ends so that I can actually like get this shit under lock because I'm hella confused right now. Like, I'm confused not just with F1 and like who's in who's team. Like, okay, I know Adrian Newey, he's leaving Red Bull and he's going to Aston Martin, but I know Aston Martin's driver lineup is Lance Stroll and Fernando Alonso. I know that Mercedes is George and Kimi. I know that Ferrari is Lewis and Charles. I know that Red Bull is Checo and Max. Can't believe I forgot his name. Williams is Alex Albon and Carlos Sainz. And that's all I know. Like, I'm going bonkers because I can't, like, on my days, I don't even know. But yeah, that's that. Other thing, like in the NHL, I'm watching preseason right now. Like, it is preseason, so obviously I'm watching preseason. I don't know who half these people are. Like, okay, I know the Devils because their team's in Prague. Like, half the team's in Prague right now. So they got their Utica Comets team. Bro, I can't lie. I don't know. I'm like in the Rangers game. I'm seeing these people score and I'm like, who are you? Like, I don't know you. Obviously, they're Utica Comets. I haven't watched the AHL. I'm very interested to watch it. Like, I think it would be fun. Um, because I watched college hockey, which starts this week and is so interesting. I am hoping to go for my college's hockey next week, home opener. Sorry, my college hockey team's a home opener next week. Oh, I have like a serious brain fart just now, but I'm hoping to go for that. Um, and I'm dragging a friend along. I think there's an intramural game this Sunday. I'm gonna see if I can bring someone along with me, or I might just go by myself. But anyway, for the home opener, I'm definitely gonna be vlogging that. So I'll post that because I think that'll be interesting and fun to watch. A first experience for me. Like, I went to my first American football game. I went to two American football games actually. Didn't understand what was going on, I can't lie. Like, hockey was so much easier for me to understand. American football, I thought I knew what was going on in the second game. I didn't actually know what was going on. Um, so it was fun though. Like, we like that it's a new sport to me. So the first experience was good. Like, it was home opener, so everyone was like so much theatrics. It was great. But yeah, NHL. I don't know who's on who's what team. Like, I think it was I want to say the Wild. maybe possibly it could be them, like preseason. They were playing, forgot who they were playing, but this guy had his name as like M. Riley. Like the score, like sent the notification, and it was like blah blah scored M. Riley. I was walking with my friend. I stopped. I looked at my phone, and I was like, "What?" So naturally, like I assumed it was Morgan Riley, and I was like, "When did he get traded from the Leafs? When did that happen?" I missed out on that. I want to check. It wasn't Morgan Riley. Obviously, it was some other guy. I think his name was Mike. Um, but that got me really confused. Like, I don't know who's on half these teams. I do know because I was very upset by this. It shook me to my core. I had to take a day off. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but John Marino was traded from the Devils to Utah. That was so bad. John Marino traded to Utah. Alex Holtz traded to Vegas. Like, I can't. I can't. Also, something that really shook me was the Rutger McGroarty trade and then him signing. Like, he was all like, I'm going to Michigan for another year. And everyone was like, yay. Um, and then I was also like, yay, because I watch them occasionally from time to time. I think now I just don't really pay much attention. Also, because I don't really know like who's on the team and stuff like that. I could totally learn that and get more into it, but I don't know. I'll just casually view it. Same, like I picked up when I first got into hockey, I picked up college hockey because I found it easier to like get to know stuff. So I picked up on University of Michigan, Boston College, Boston University, and then like Notre Dame, University of Minnesota, and OSU, like Ohio State. Like those are, I think, like main teams that people would usually pick up on. Notre Dame got dropped very quickly just because like I forgot why Notre Dame got dropped, but they just got dropped from like colleges that I watched. OSU, I dabbled in occasionally. Minnesota. Um, the Gophers, like I'd watch them. I think them and Michigan were two that I watched a lot. BU and BC, like I dabbled in them occasionally more. What the hell is going on with my hair? More occasionally than I did with like OSU, the Ohio State, sorry. Um, but they were kind of just like there, like I'd see what was going on. Um, but yeah, now I can say like I got friends going there. Which is wild to me that I'm in university, but I'm here. The heck is actually up with my hair? Okay, let's just put that there. Yeah, but I sidetracked. Anyways, but yeah, so like I dabbled in them occasionally, and like it was easy for me to like, I think because I learned players' names, I could pick up on like what position. Not that it's like so hard for me to figure out what position does what, but like easier for me to connect as to like the rules of the game and stuff like that. And then I don't know, it kind of just got dropped to like I would watch Michigan and Minnesota games. Um, and like I would dabble in an Ohio game or BU-BC game once in a blue moon. But now I barely dabble. Okay, to be fair, the season hasn't started. It starts this weekend, so I'll probably stay tuned and watch that. But yeah, like I don't know. It's kind of just been a weird journey for me. Obviously, like um I watch the NHL. Like, I follow a couple teams just because I don't have state loyalty. My dad, my parents didn't watch it. Actually, that's a lie. My mom was a Gretzky fan, but I'm not gonna be an Oilers fan. No thanks. I do dabble in the Ducks. I'm a big Ducks fan. I like dabble in the Kings too, just because I feel like I'd be closer to them because I visit LA and California quite often, like growing up. So I feel like I can dabble in those. Um, I have a Nathan McKinnon Funko Pop, which I found in a store, and I found a Jonathan Huberdeau one, but I didn't purchase it. But Nathan McKinnon, this is my new most prized possession. I love that thing. But yeah, what else? I think that's all. I forgot what this conversation was for. Oh yeah, NHL news. Patrick Liney's injured. Knee injury. I wish that guy got a fine for fighting the guy that was involved with Liney's collision that led to him being injured. Um, who else is injured? David Reinbecker, also from Montreal. Um, he had successful knee surgery today, yesterday, recently, but he'll be back. I think Liney's out for 2 months. Reinbecker's out for a couple, I think 8 weeks. Beckett, don't know how to say his last name. I'm not gonna attempt to say his last name. Should have probably learned. Beckett, the cute duck prospect, that had the most adorable reaction. Adorable, but like funniest as well. Because he dropped the F-bomb reaction to being drafted by the Ducks, third overall this year. I remember all this. He was injured, but he was on the ice at practice yesterday, the Ducks posted. And so was Pavel Minchikov, who I didn't even know was injured. Like, what have I been doing with my life? Actually, I've been doing a lot. I've been traveling, getting ready for uni, like packing, moving halfway across the world. No, to the other side of the world. Um, yeah. So they're injured, but we're like slowly coming back. Um, Luke Hughes is injured too. He dislocated his shoulder. That was huge news. I remember the pictures circulating on like Twitter and TikTok of him slaying at a Michigan game. Oh, that. And then you found out he was injured. That's gotta be tough. But Seamus Casey got called up. He's in Prague. They're both Michigan boys. He's in Prague now with the team. Um, they play the Sabres. The first actual game of the season at the NHL season is October 8th. So in a week. Oh my gosh, in exactly a week, we have hockey again. I'm so excited. Oh my days. Literally been waiting for so long for this. But yeah, got hockey again. Um, what else we got? Oh yeah, I want to get into the AHL and the CHL. I always say I want to get into the CHL, like WHL, OHL, QJHL. I dabble. I watch like playoffs um occasionally for those teams for that league because I think it's kind of interesting. But I want to get more into it. So if anyone also I want to get into AHL, but I don't know where to watch the AHL. So if someone can tell me where I can watch the AHL, um, please do let me know because I really want to get into it. Because I watch college hockey. I also do not watch the USHL. Maybe I should just get into all these things now. Someone will help me decide if I should get into USHL, CHL, and the AHL. Because I'm already kind of in a college hockey. Also, the PWHL. I try my best to get into it. Like, if the games are streaming on YouTube, I'll watch, but I don't know where I can watch it. Where else I can watch the PWHL. I love the names for the PWHL teams and the logos. They're so cute. I love Minnesota Frost. The purple, beautiful. That's also the one of the only names I remember because I just so captured by it. I think Boston stuck with a green team theme, which I think is pretty cool nod to the Boston Celtics. Um, yeah. I don't know what else is going on. I'm so lost and confused by the plot of this episode. Like, this has just been me rambling because I just needed to ramble for a little while. But yeah, this will be more. Also, oh my gosh, I filmed this. I didn't have classes this morning, so I filmed. My laptop just decided to glitch out on me because, firstly, I tried filming on photo booth, didn't really work. Tried filming on Zoom, recorded a good chunk. Ended the call, thought I recorded. It did not. Then I tried to record again. Apparently there's a problem with my speaker. Like it wasn't working on my laptop. Then my laptop started glitching. Couldn't even watch my TV show. So I had to shut down my laptop. Please help me. Like what's going on? But now it's all good because I'm filming this episode. And this episode will be out tomorrow, aka Wednesday, when you guys are hearing or listening or watching this. But yeah, thanks for enjoying the I don't even know how long this has been on, but rambling mess. Love you guys. See y'all next week.